Well, I'm Abigail Tucker. I'm a professor in the Dental Institute, and I've been involved on the curatorial team for Mouthy, talking a lot about all the sort of fun things to do with the mouth.
And I'm Jen. I'm head of programming at Science Gallery London. So I've been working with Abby and other members of the curatorial team to get this season into a very exciting shape. So Mouthy is a season of pop-up events and activities that will be happening on the Guy's campus. So we're launching on the 5th of July with a launch event in a tunnel. So the season is called Mouthy Into the Orifice, and so we want to explore the mouth from a number of different perspectives, both its structure, abilities, and our relationships with our mouths as well.
Lots of different activities that were selected. So we had an open call, and it was great because we were really inundated with lots of fantastic ideas from people, a lot of them from people associated with the Dental Institute. And we've come up with a sort of short list of a programme that's going to be going over July down to November. And some of the things we've been looking at, for example, I'm working with some art students who are looking at how to build heads and how mouths are constructed in different animals, and so they've been very involved in coming and looking at the skull collections that are in the Dental Institute. And the plan is that you build these heads that you can then actually physically put your head inside the head of another animal, so that you can actually see what the head looks like from the inside. So there's some really sort of interesting, quirky things going on.
I mentioned that we're doing a launch event in a tunnel. This is in America Street, so just down the road from us. The majority of the other activities will be happening in and around the Guy's campus. So we're taking over a space that used to be a Blackwell's bookstore, and we're transforming that into an oral emporium, which is just by the quad, essentially. So keep your eyes peeled for things that are going on in there. We're holding a number of different installations and events within that space, but also we're installing an artwork in the colonnade as well. And then there will be a variety of other events happening in and around both the campus, but also within the Dental Institute as well.
Well, one of the sort of rather fun things that we started with was showing how you can create a spit crystal. So at the opening of the Science Gallery site, we got a whole load of academics, architects, and students together, and everybody spat into a large bucket and collected spit to make a large crystal that you can actually watch this crystal forming on the Mouthy website. And so we're going to have the opportunity for individuals to create their own spit crystals, and we've been working with Gordon Proctor in the Dental Institute, who's part of the saliva gland research team, and so they've been looking into all the sort of interesting things about saliva that you didn't necessarily know about. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think coming along to a lot of the events, I mean, going to see the Emporium, and we're having an event called Gobsmacked, which is going to be a spoken word sort of event where students can come along and join in, and we're really hoping that the students find this as a sort of fun, interactive thing over the next few months.
So I suppose in the lead up to the season kicking off, we'll be running a number of workshops in and around the local area. We'll be collecting people's spit and collecting their tongues via tongue casting, and also running some cleft palate investigations. So we're going to ask people to cast their hard palates, and that will contribute towards an installation that will be on the 18th floor of the Dental Institute. But yeah, everything really starts in July. Everybody is invited to the launch event. It's the tunnel in America Street and it's on the 5th of July.